Everybody, this is Rhonda, aka Fly Girl, and this is my daughter Jasmine. She's 4 years old. She's going to be my model today, and this is her model Barbie, to keep her still while I'm trying to do her hair. At least that's the plan. Please, y'all, don't look at my attire. I was at home chilling, and I just remembered that I'm supposed to be doing a tutorial by request. A lot of people saw my hair and the pictures on Facebook, and they have requested that I show them how to do it step by step. If you see my hair, it's actually an invisible knot crochet braid. It almost looks like a sew-in, in my opinion, but I have the part here, and as you can see, you can pull the hair back and not see the braids, which is like awesome, because until now, crochet braids, you were not able to do that. So you can wear ponytails, you can wear it back, you can put your hair up. So now I'm going to focus in on my model's hair, and I'd like you to pay close attention to how I braided it. This is the braid pattern, because she's going to have a ponytail here, and one in the back for either she's able to wear it down. And that's why we have it parted the way that it is. Now, I've already tucked the ends of her hair, but I'm going to show you how to tuck this piece right here. I left that tail out on purpose so I could show you that. But before we do that, I want to show you what I used. And you will need, of course, a crochet needle. And these are like $1.99 at the store. This is the hook, and this is the latch that opens and closes. If you can pretend like this is a braid, you always have the hook open, the latch open. When you're sticking it underneath the braid, you're going to grab your hair, put it right there, close the hook, and then pull it through. Then you'll have the ends of the hair that you're going to tie. Okay? And then also the hair that I used, it's 100% Kankaline. It doesn't matter which brand. I used them more, and I just kind of felt the different brands of hair and picked the one that felt the softest. And that's how I came up with this. This is like $1.59, $2. Very cheap. And this is the hair. I took it out the package. The rubber band is here, and I'm going to end up cutting it in the middle, because obviously a 4-year-old does not need that much hair. So I'm going to cut it right in the middle. And then when I get ready to do my braids, you'll see me pre-sectioning it. And I just kind of use the back of the chair. I don't have a real salon, so I do make it do with what I have. And then a paddle brush. Nice big paddle brush, because it's easy to comb this thick textured hair. And you're going to use this plus a blow dryer to straighten it, because you don't want all this volume. It's just too thick. But when you finish, you'll end up with nice straight hair like mine. Unless you have a blow dryer that has the comb on the end, then you won't need the paddle brush. Okay. So to tuck the ends of the hair, and I hope you saw the braid pattern. This is the back. And then this is the front and the side. So instead of sewing it down, I guess if you want to sew it down, you can. Otherwise, you're going to stick the hook up underneath the ponytail. Actually, you know what? I'm going to try to start back here. You're going to hook the hair, close the latch, and try and pull it through. Yeah, this hurts a little bit because it's thick. Okay, we made it. I promise the whole thing won't be like this, Jazz. And then you just kind of start to hide it and weave it into your braids. Sorry, Jazz. I know. And same thing up here. Closing the latch. And that little tail will be fine, because we're going to loop hair around it and you won't see it anyway. Okay, now the fun part. So I take my hair, and this is just kind of the technique that I do. I kind of get a row of hair, and I pre-section and try to keep them about the same size. But that's just easier than doing one at a time. Pulling your hair, putting it in, and pulling hair, putting it in. And you don't want to do these too close together, because this hairstyle can get thick and crazy and out of control very quickly and easily. So you don't need the hair to be close together. Some people recommend that it's like a finger width apart, so that it doesn't get too wild. You don't want to get your Diana Ross on. Okay, so I'm going to take a section of hair, and I'm going to show you both methods. One is the normal crochet way, the old school way that everybody's used to, and one is going to be the invisible knot part, so that you can see how we do that, so you don't see the braid. Okay, so the regular way is I kind of get the hair, find the middle, and put that on my finger. You're going to go up underneath the braid. Are you close enough? See my little hook there? I'm going to take my loop of hair, put that on, close the braid, pull it through. I said the braid, the latch, y'all know what I mean. And then you are going to take the hair, see this loop here? You're going to take the end of your hair and you're going to pull it through. And then I like to twist mine a couple of times and then pull it through again. And then I kind of separate the hair. And there you go. That's one of them. And I'm going to, don't worry, I'll show you how to do it again. You're going to get your hair. You're going to find the middle. Put that around your finger. You're going to take your hook. Make sure that it's opened. You are going to find your braid in the spot that you want it to go in. Hook the hair. See that? Yeah. And you're going to close the latch. Then you're going to slide it up underneath. Remove your hook. Put that out of the way. Get your fingers in between. And then you're going to pull through. Twist, twist, and pull through. And there you have it. See that? And one more time. I'm actually gonna, I know I don't want it to get too crazy, so I'm gonna start spacing them kind of far apart. You can always go back and fill it in, but once you got the hair in there and it's super thick, it's harder to try to go back and take them out. Nobody wants to do all that. So pull it through the loop, twist, twist, pull it through again, and tighten it. Some people take it as far as taking little pieces on the outside like so and knotting that once you have it in, just to make sure that it doesn't come apart. Either way is fine. If you want to, you know, it's all about security, ladies. We don't want our installations falling out in front of nobody. So if you want, you could go back and take little thin sections. See, I barely have strands of hair. And we're going to tie little knots like that. And this hair is super fine, so you may find that it's hard to work with. You can use whatever kind of hair you want. Some have hair that's already that's straighter than this, and it's curly or it's wavy. Has different curl patterns, different colors, and people use that hair too. Okay. And I might go back in and fill that in. It depends on how this hair lays over that and if you can see the braid. But for sake of time, I'm just going to go ahead and move to the invisible part, the invisible knot, so that you can see how you do that, because it is a different technique and it's a little bit harder. So I'm going to try to do this very slowly. A tip I want to give you is the angle of your crochet needle is very important, okay? Remember this, you want to stick the needle at the braid, at the edge. So these are our edges, because this is going to be one ponytail, so this and this is going to be one. So if I were to do it right here on this edge, my needle is going to be pointing this way because I'm going towards the edge. If it were here, my needle would be pointing that way. And then if I'm putting braids on this braid right here, I will put it this way, and that's because my hair is going to be all into a ponytail. Okay, So let me show you. You're going to stick the needle into the braid. Same thing. That part has not changed. You are going to grab the hair, close the latch, pull it through. Now this is where it changes. Just a little bit, okay? You are still going to put your finger through this loop. But instead of grabbing both pieces, you're going to grab one side and pull it through, okay? So you're holding the loop and this piece on one hand, okay? And then you're going to do your loop on your finger and you're going to pull that through. Pull it both sides, okay? And then go ahead and tie your knot. Now I may have to do a couple of these for you to see that it is indeed an invisible knot. But the hair that we have left hanging on the side that's closest to the outside of the edge, that part is going to be the part that is used to conceal the braid and the knot. So if you can get really close, see when you pull this back, see how you don't see the braid? See that? Okay, so I'm going to show you that again. So you can see the difference between this technique, the normal technique, versus the invisible knot. Okay, so I'm going to get another one and show you that again. Now you get your hook, make sure it's open. You're going to stick your needle in, and when you get to the edges, you actually want to do it closer than this, because this hair is all going to be covered. It's going to fall a certain way, but the edges is what we are going to see, so you want to pay special attention to the edges. See that piece of hair in your face, Jazzy? Okay, so we got our open hook. We hook on the hair, we close the latch, we slide it through. We're going to be careful to keep our fingers in between the two sections. Take that out, and we're going to take the section that's close to the edge and let that stay out, and the one closest to the loop, you're going to pull that through. Okay, you're going to twist, and I don't know why, I just feel secure twisting it more than once. And you're going to pull it and tighten it, and we're going to take little pieces and tie our knot to secure it. And then when you pull that back, but actually here, like if you pull it back, you can see a space. I would see how you have to put it closer when you're doing this. So I'm going to do one more in the middle. And you can always look, this is a very forgiving style. If you don't put enough, you can always go back and fill it in. So I'm going to go in between these two braids that I did. Okay. Hook it. Pull it through. And I actually didn't say the two sections, but you can just part it. I think this will be a nice style for a little girl that she can keep up for a while. She'll have 3 nice big ponytails. Okay. And then you're going to get your 2 little pieces on the outside. And you're going to tie it. Okay, now you can really see, isn't that pretty? Now you can see how you can't see the braid, okay? All right, people, that's it. I've showed you how to do the normal crochet. I've showed you the invisible knot. And I've showed you the braiding pattern for this particular style. With mine, I did obviously a braid down the middle. And then I braided the edges down and back. And then the other braid straight back. And that's how I got this style. So the braiding patterns vary greatly. When I'm done with her hair, I'm going to try to come back with a part 2 and show you the final product. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this helps you, and I hope you have learned how to do the crochet braid installation. Okay? Holla back. It's your girl, Fly Girl. Have a blessed one.